What is going on, beautiful people? It is your boy BetSam. UFC 313 is just around the corner, and the UFC betting guide is getting dropped. We're going to start off with the parlay pieces. Then we're moving on to the underdog opportunities. This week, we only have 2 for that, and I'll talk about that why in a minute. Then we have the long shot life changers. Let's get into it. We have the Jordan Santos taking on Ozzy Diaz. I think this fight goes to round 2. And I think the price for this is absolutely fitting. You know, while Ozzy Diaz has a bunch of KOs on his resume, and DeJordan Santos or DeJordan Rivera also does, you will note that those are against either lower level competition or, in the case of Ozzy Diaz, where his opponents just get exhausted and then he kind of gets like a light KO, if you will. You know, it's a collection of shots. So I think this fight does go to round 2. You know, even though the chin of Ozzy is a little bit questionable, that was against Zhang Minyang, and we know how big of a powerhouse that dude is. Jordan Santos definitely doesn't have the same firepower or arsenal. So I'm taking that as a parlay piece. Then we have Carlos Leal. And listen, the number here is not pretty. I don't come to you with $1.13 very excited, but I will tell you, I think he absolutely smashes. I think he's a Terminator. I think this guy is durable. He hits hard. He can show he defends takedowns as well, so he can dictate which realm this fight takes place in. If he wants to keep it standing, he will. If he wants it on the ground, he'll get it there. So I'm taking Carlos Leal here as a parlay piece as well. Then we've got Myron Santos, Myron the legend. This kid is young, he's improving, looked phenomenal his last outing, and he has almost no blemishes in his game so far. So Myron Santos, I think, you know, he can move forward here. 1.32 times. The value is juicy here, so we're going to take him. Then we've got Curtis versus Rizvan inside the distance. You know, this fight not to go the distance at minus 200. Both these guys are finishers here. And with Curtis, you know, choosing to strike more in his later career, I think that only plays into this fight ending sooner rather than later. So at minus 200, I like this as a parlay piece as well. Moving on. We have our first underdog opportunity. Listen, Bruno Ferreira, 2.32 times your money plus 132. I think there's value here. I think Bruno Ferreira wins this fight outright. So as an underdog, I'm absolutely excited for that. He has a 100% finish rate. I'm a Petrosian coming off of a finish loss. Give me Bruno Ferreira to win this fight by knockout. Then we've got Justin Gaethje. I don't know what's happening to the odds. Everybody I talk to is betting money on Justin Gaethje, but the odds just keep climbing. Maybe the sportsbook knows something we don't, or maybe they're about to get their absolute heads whomped. 2.45 times for the man who was originally scheduled for this bout. He's already beaten this man before by decision. I think Justin Gaethje, 2.45 times. It's going to make my betting card. I imagine it'll make yours. And one thing I do want to say here, for the underdog selection, you will not see Magomed Ankalaev on this list, not only because he's already been done in an individual video as the underdog opportunity pick, it's because his odds have shifted and he is now below that 2 times money threshold, so I decided to keep him out and keep it only above that 2 times threshold. Now moving on to our long shots. We have Leal KO plus Rafi KO, 3.73 times your money, or plus 273 for all my Americans out there. Listen, I've already said I think Leal goes across the cage, walks straight over to Morono, and knocks his ass out. And for Mauricio Rafi, while a lot of people are saying that there's value on Bobby Green, all of the rest of it, the man's nickname is One Shot. He's dangerous as hell. He's looking to kill people. And I think we're kind of getting that buy low spot here, considering the James Yontop performance here. I think Rafi is a very bright future talent for this division. And I think that Bobby Green's getting up there in age. His durability is already coming into question. And, you know, the finished loss that he took to Jalen Turner, it was a late stoppage, and he really got fucking messed up from that. So I think Rafi can crack the chin that's already been cracked. And Leal, I think he terminates his way to victory there as well. So I think that while it's a long shot here, you know, at that 3.7 times money, I absolutely see it hitting. And then for our second and final long shot, we have Magomed Ankalaev by KO at 4.5 times your money. And listen, I think he has equal parts KO upside and decision upside here, but he is, in my opinion, the pick. So 4.5 times money, you know, for an outcome here that I think is quite likely. I'm pretty happy to fork out for that, because Magomed Ankalaev is dangerous on the feet. Don't let anybody tell you this man is not. Everybody's out here saying Magomed Ankalaev's boring. He's going to take him to decision. Go look at how many goddamn finishes this man has on his record. He's out here knocking people out. His highlight reel is sick as well. I mean, he's got that left hand. He's got kicks. He's got power. He's a big man for the division himself. Why could he not find the chin of Pereira? I don't know. We're going to find out. But Magomed Ankalaev by KO is going to be the end of this. And if you guys want to see where I'm officially putting my bets, sign up to We Want Picks Premium using the link in the description of using the link in the description below here. Code BetSam. And one last thing, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy fight night. I will be doing a watch party from the mid-tier prelims onwards, definitely for the full main card. So I will see you then. Take it easy.